A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Facecam Specials Insurgence, the Enlightening Venture, and, well, take a look at what we got right here, because, well, I don't ultimately have everything put into play for the Enlightening Venture, and also because, well, at the time that I'm recording this episode right now, I'm kind of running low on episode quantity, just so I'd be able to have for the Facecam recording sessions that I have in mind, but I will say for sure that of all the Final Fantasy titles I played, this one seems to be getting rather interesting. And I have played a lot of Square Enix's stuff out there, from Tomb Raider, to Just Cause, to Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, and then more recently, I have this, Final Fantasy VII Remake, which came out last year. But I've also played Outriders, which is basically their latest in terms of original title works. But you know what? That game entirely, compared to this, I feel like that one actually had quite a bit of good potential for the most part, being that it tries to be very similar to some other games out there that feature planetary colonization plus, well, a lot of other stuff relating to that classic cliche of space exploration. But that game has quite a few flaws in it. I'd probably consider it to be very similar to most other PS4 titles I've played, or at least PS4 ports of titles that I have played. By far. I'd consider it to be on par with that sort of level. Much lower than many, but you know what? I'd say it's still a good game that had a lot of potential in it. Just did not necessarily pan out the way that it probably should have. But here we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, completely redone, reanimated, and re-energized for a whole new generation of audiences out there like myself. And my goodness, I tell you, I really am getting a lot of flashbacks to when I played Final Fantasy 15, or XV, pretty much. And I really gotta say that, compared to that, Square Enix probably has done a lot of amazing things with Final Fantasy, so much that they wanted to start recreating some of their older titles out there. And I feel like that they've already done so with some other titles out there. But the fact that they were able to recreate Part 7 after 23 years, well, this is what we get. A huge comparison between the older version from the PlayStation 1 all the way up to here with PlayStation 5. Even though I'm playing the PS4 version, I really gotta say that this right here really has a lot to show for it. A ginormous difference between the older version and the newer version. I really gotta say that with the newer versions you can really get a whole lot more out of them, but there's always that special something about the older titles that seem to hold up a bit better than that of the newer ones. I'm not really gonna lie either, because many of these titles that I've been playing this whole entire year in comparison to most of the others that I've played in the previous several years since the PS4 was first launched into the marketplace, I mean, it really is quite an amazing time that we've had so far. But now that many of us are moving to the PS5, I'm starting to get the feeling that we're probably going to be seeing even more than what we were able to see here. And considering what's been released so far and what's been ported onto the PS5 so far, I got a feeling that, well, we're going to be seeing just that. A lot of stuff will be unfolding. The next decade, up until 2030. By then, we'll probably have ourselves a PlayStation 6. Oh, that wasn't good. Darn. Starting to get the hiccups already. An eyelash in my eyeball, and also some, I guess, embarrassing sweat patterns. Man, I'm taking on groups of soldiers left and right. Like, it's just incredible. Man, the ones that have those riot shields and stun prods, I'd say those are probably the hardest right there. Oh, man. They really knock you back with those shields, don't they? And they stun you with the prods. Wow, like, look at that.
Right.
Alright, well, looks like it... Oh, man. How am I gonna take these guys? Oh, let's try some spells. How about that? A fire spell? Yeah, that seems to work very well. Alright, let's try another magic spell on this guy if it recharges. Yeah. Man, come on. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah. Wow. This guy's the freaking team leader and is so much harder to kill. Oh, man. Oh, at least the guy's staggered, so now I can obtain more damage here. Oh my gosh. Just freaking die already. What? Oh. There we go. That worked.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
What are you gonna do?
Wait! I know that.
Okay, you're gonna go jump on the train? Oh! Wow. A clean getaway. By all means. Oh my gosh. That is impressive. By any means. Oh my gosh.
No need to assume.
Like, you have no idea how amazing this one really looks.
Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Oh man.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
Alright then.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
You gonna go start traveling in between cars? Well, I mean, then again, the other guys in the group are, but Cloud right here with that gigantic sword can really allow for a lot of things to happen. Good or bad. Who knows? Well, okay.
Hey, got a sec?
Looks like I won't be getting home tonight. Little help, Cloud, please?
Don't be stupid. What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Well.
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass.